Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with a Rankless Warrior, and today I've got an episode of my Pokemon Platinum Slacklocke for you guys. And folks, off screen I actually went ahead and I trained up both Gray and Happy. Happy is now level 26, and Happy, to be honest, kind of sucks at this moment, because the only attacking move it has is Metronome, and Metronome might not even attack. It depends on what you get. But Metronome is fun to play around with, but it's just not a legitimate move. It's not a practical move, so honestly, we're not really going to be using Happy all that much. And then we have Gray, and Gray isn't that great either. Great. Sorry, that was a bad pun. I'm gonna stop now. But anyways, Gray isn't really that great right now because its only attacking move is Quick Attack. And Quick Attack is great in this challenge because it gives us priority, but it's still just not powerful enough. So we're really not gonna be using either of them too much. We might use Gray a little bit here, but the chances are we're not gonna be using Happy at all until it evolves. Another thing I realized is that all of my Pokemon are male except for Schlave, and Schlave isn't really a Pokemon we're using, so that's not good. We need to get some females on our team, or rather female, because we can only get one more female, so that would be kind of strange. 5 males and 1 female. I don't know why that would be strange, but it would just be a little bit weird. Anyways, we should not oh, I don't think you're a trainer, actually, though. Do you want to others? Oh, Payback. Oh, I forgot. We need to do something. I totally forgot. Okay. We have Payback. We might be able to teach that to Gyarados, and that is a great move on Gyarados. Normally, it wouldn't be that great because it makes you move last, but it's great in this challenge because you have to move last anyways. But, okay, I looked it up, and Garchomp and its evolution family do not learn Earthquake. So we're going to teach Earthquake to Gabite right now. They do learn Dig, and I was thinking about, you know, giving Earthquake to Jalal here, and then giving Dig to Gildarts, because Dig is still a pretty powerful move, excuse me. But the problem with that is that I don't think 2-turn moves work with Truant, like it just fails. So we're just gonna go ahead and teach Earthquake to Gildarts here. We're gonna take out Sandstorm, because I suppose actually no, I was gonna say the Sandveil boost is nice, but we have freaking Truant, so we can't use the Sandveil boost, which sucks. Anyways, now we have Earthquake, and now we're going to annihilate everything. And we're also going to go ahead and teach Shadow Claw to Gildarts as well, because I think Gildarts can learn Shadow Claw. Yes, it can. The only member of our team that can. And we're going to take off, not Slash. I guess we're going to take off Takedown. Takedown kind of sucks, to be honest. It just misses all the time. So we're looking good with Gildarts. I'm liking Gildarts' moveset. We're definitely going to keep Earthquake for the rest of the game. Potentially keep Shadow Claw for the rest of the game, depending on how things go. And then now we have to teach Payback to someone. And I think Gyarados can learn Payback, like I said. And Payback would be a better move than Bite. Yes, it can. Sweet. And what should we get rid of here? I believe it still has Splash, which is hilarious. Yes, we will get rid of Splash. Okay, so I feel like we're going to be using Payback a lot more than Bite now, because Payback, like I said, always goes last, but it doesn't really matter in this challenge because we're going last anyway, so unless we face a really slow Pokemon, which is doubtful. I doubt there's very many Pokemon in the game that get outsped by an Iron Ball Gyarados, even though Gyarados' speed is not bad. It's bad with an Iron Ball. It's very bad with an Iron Ball, and I am not happy about this because Eevee cannot take on a Fighting type trainer. You think you can beat me? That's laughable. That's laughable. 3 Pokemon. Perfect. I love it when they have more Pokemon than I like. And we could stay in, but despite the fact that we are stupid, we're not going to be stupid this time around, and we're going to switch out. Okay. Sorry if I sound a little sick. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I don't know what the deal is. I'm torturing myself, putting myself through torture for you guys, just for you. Really, though, I enjoy recording this. And I don't feel bad talking. I just sound kind of bad, I guess. Maybe I don't even sound. I feel like I worry about this crap too much. Oh no, he identified me. Whatever shall we do? Hit it with an Earthquake and kill it. I'm pretty sure Earthquake kills. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I will eat my finger if it doesn't kill. I shouldn't say that, because then one day I'll have to eat my finger. Okay, it killed. Thank you, Gildarts. Gildarts is a freaking monster, especially with Earthquake now. Like, its attack might be somewhat underwhelming compared to, like, Warrid and compared to Gyarados. But still, it has Earthquake, which is a 100 power move, and OP is crap at this stage of the game. We're going to Earthquake again, even though we have the looping around turn. And Karate Chop is not going to do anything, because we have decent defense. And I've noticed that my emulator is lagging a little bit. Well, not lagging, but, like, the sound is, like, desynced from the video. I'm not really sure if that's worth fixing, because the lag is like the delay between the audio, the game audio that is, the game audio and the game video is so little. I'm not sure if it's even worth fixing back in editing, but I might go ahead and try fixing it in editing. We'll have to see. If the game audio looks synced, then I'll probably try to fix it in editing. Also, though, this game is like, I feel like in general in Pokemon games, like, the sound effects are sort of delayed. I don't know. Anyways, we are going to Earthquake again. After we loaf around. And after we get Karate chopped. Man, I really wish I could have used Machamp for this LP. It would have been perfect. But I can't because of the freaking trading crap. I suppose I could find out a way, but I would basically have to use Pokesap. That's like the only really reliable way of getting a Machamp, or getting like an Alakazam or anything that evolves via trade. I could like hack it in. I suppose I could like, you know, use the catch anything cheat to catch a Machamp after I evolve it into Machoke, or something like that. But I feel like it would be a different Pokemon and I wouldn't have the same IVs and the same nature. And I just don't really want to do that. I tend to be a perfectionist when it comes to these things. And we found the fist plate. That's nice. Maybe we should consider a fighting type for our 6th Pokemon. Well, it's not my decision. It's your guys' decision, as I said in the last episode. So, we're going to cut this down. I mean, personally, I would lean towards Magnezone, but at the same time, I can see why Magnezone could be a bad idea. Because it just dies to Earthquake. It literally just dies, like, regardless. Not even Earthquake. It dies to any ground-type move, really. Hyper Potion already. Jeez. That's so strange. We're on episode 11. We're already finding Hyper Potions. And we're running into wild Pokemon. And stop bothering me. Wild. Come on. I have time for Meryl, though. I have time for Meryl. Azumarill is a freaking beast. Azumarill's so good. And I'm saying freaking so much in this LP. It's ridiculous. Bye, Azumarill. I mean, Meryl. Okay. Yeah, Azumarill with huge power is really scary. We will cut this down. The nice thing about having cut is that we can take a couple of shortcuts here. Heh cut. Shortcuts. My puns are so bad. They're bad. They're not good. Are you a trainer? No, you're not. These dudes are never trainers. This is the second one I've found that wasn't a trainer. I'm gonna go and pick up that item over there, actually. Who knows? It could be something good. Oh, I should also say, I went and bought a ton of revives off screen, just in case. Or not just in case, for when our Pokemon die, because they're going to die. And that is actually very useful. I might go ahead and give that to Eevee. The thing is, Eevee's special attack is kind of crap at this stage. We're going to pick that up. What is it? A full heal. I'll take it. I mean, I feel like, you know, my top 5 Pokemon actually changes a lot. But one thing that never changes is the fact that Gyarados has pretty much always been my favorite Pokemon. Like, even Houndoom. I mean, Houndoom is pretty much secure its spot as my second favorite Pokemon, basically of all time. It's pretty much Houndoom and Gyarados, and then Swampert. Then after that, it gets a little bit hazy. But I flip-flop between Houndoom and Swampert a lot. But Gyarados has just always been there at the top of my list of my favorite Pokemon. I love talking about favorite Pokemon and top 5 lists, and you have 6 freaking Pokemon, and I have to do a double battle. That sucks. That's real. And they're level 24? No. What am I gonna do? Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, we're gonna quick attack that Roselia, and we're going to Dragon Rage that Gligar. I'm glad it's not a Gliscor. If it were a Gliscor, we'd probably be F, to be honest. And that does much less than I would like. And I will probably bring out the fast forward button for the loafing around turns. Toxic Spikes. I don't see us switching out, although I do see us dying, so that's probably going to affect us, which is bad. I do have some antidotes, though, not revives. I do have revives, too, but those don't work on poison. Anyways, one more Dragon... What do I want to do here? Yeah, well, we need to fast forward here because we have the loafing around turn, but we're going to do the same thing. I forgot it's sort of working out, so we're going to do the same thing. Okay, we'll quick attack the Roselia and Dragon Rage the Gliscor. Double battles tend to be very slow in this game. Another issue, actually, now that I think about it, it could be that the fast forward button is slow, is like desyncing the audio on my emulator. Because when I watched back an episode, I thought it was that the recording was desyncing the audio, but that's not it. The emulator's audio is like naturally desynced. I can tell by playing it. It's like difficult to tell when I'm commentating over it, but like when I'm playing it, it's like literally desynced. So, like I said, I don't really know how big a deal that is, and we killed this Gligar, so. And also, like, I don't really want to use the fast forward button too much in general. I just don't really like it. Okay, although with 6 Pokemon, this is going to be hell, to be honest. Floatzel's interesting. Weasel's a good physical attacking water type, very high speed. I feel like its speed is its main thing. It's just very fast. I would be interested to see a Floatzel evolution or Mega Evolution. Alright, that is a dead Roselia. Oh, what? No! What? What? Wait, what? How did that happen? What is going on? Gyarados is a flying type. What? Wait, what just happened? Did they use a move that, like, brought me down? What is going on? What? Iron Ball! No! No! I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm just in shock right now. I guess there's nothing. I cannot believe it. No way that just happened to me. I'm in such shock right now. Imagine if this were a Nuzlocke. I can't believe it. I don't know what this. I'm literally shocked. I'm like literally shocked right now. That's unreal. Oh my gosh. Okay, well we have the Shadow Cloud for this Drifblim, and we have the return for this Ralts, and I don't think we're going to be attacking this turn. Don't get a boost. Don't get a boost here. Please do not get a boost, and we're going to die, aren't we? Yes. I can't believe it. That's one case where Lagging Tail would have been better than Iron Ball. No way. I think that's how Iron Ball works, right? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to fast forward here. We're going to Metronome again, and we're going to go ahead and return that Ralts. Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just do not know what to... I thought that was a crit. Okay. Because that did more damage than before, I swear to God. Please hit this one, Ward. I'm begging you. I know you're not the most accurate thing in the world, but please hit. Thank you. Now please kill, too. Die, Ralts. Thank you. I hope we can actually get through this battle. If we don't, I'm going to be so upset. Because I'll have to go through all of that again. I'm glad I bought some revives, though. That's very nice. Okay, and we're going to heal up on Slave's turn here. Ward is dead. That's not good. No! This is going to hell. This is going to hell. This is just going to crap. Crap is... Shit is hitting the fan, not crap. I apologize for the cursing. As I've said, I tried to keep down the cursing, but I have to curse now because we're just getting annihilated right now. Oh my gosh. I think we're about to lose here, guys. I really think we're about to lose. Alright, let's go ahead and Dragon Rage that Drifblim. Yeah, we're about to lose. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, oh, and thank you for the crit game. Gosh, F this game right now. This challenge is killing me. I'm actually going to cut back to the same point where I only have these two Pokemon left, and I will be back. F this challenge. This is so hard. Okay, guys, we're back pretty much at the same point as before, and I'm going to go ahead and pay back that Drifblim, and we're going to just Metronome. We can't choose who we hit with Metronome, so hopefully this works out. Hopefully we get something good with Metronome, and hopefully we don't get critted here, which I think if we get critted, then we probably die. No, we wouldn't even die with a crit. And this is going to wreck this Drifblim. I think it just outright kills it, because we're a freaking Gyarados, and Drifblim isn't the best defensively. It has a lot of HP, but in terms of just pure defensive stat, I don't think it's all that great. Oh, and thank you for the Aftermath. I think we're hopefully good. It depends on what we pull the Metronome here, actually. If we pull something bad, we could end up losing. Yeah, oh crap, we might just end up losing here. Because I only have a Bidoof left after this, which is really stupid. Gosh, double battles are so hard. No! Could I have gotten a worse move? Could I possibly have gotten a worse move than Lock On? Please pull out something not bad. Doom Desire? That's a 2-turn move. I can't use it because of Truant. I literally cannot use it because of Truant. That's absurd. Because 2-turn moves do not work with Truant. Oh my gosh. This game is trolling me. This is like the troll episode. Okay. Okay, at least we're going to get the experience from this unhappy. That's what matters. And Slave is going to get experience too, but I don't give a crap about Slave because we're not actually using Slave. Yes, level 27. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Oh, we almost lost again. That was a tough battle. You won and I lost, but both of us gained something from this. Yes, I gained more stress and less confidence, like you. Okay, I hope there are no more trainers. If we have like a surprise rival battle, then I'm screwed. It would not even be funny how badly I'd lose that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go heal up at the Pokemon Center because I desperately need to do that, and then I will see you guys in a sec. And we're back, guys. So let's go ahead and actually visit the gym. I believe there's something we need to do before we visit the gym. We have to do something with Dawn, and Dawn is waiting right outside the gym, so that's where we're going to go right now. Chances are we're not going to get to the gym in this episode. Sorry about that, guys, because of all that fiasco with a double battle. If I'm losing that battle to a double battle, I'm about to get owned by Maylene. Not yet, because I need to toughen up a little bit myself. Working my Pokedex, but... Dawn, you've been slacking. Wait, is Crasher Wake the 4th? No, Crasher Wake is the 5th gym leader. Did he just come to see Maylene? Maybe he's Maylene's friend. That's such a strange combination. Some small little timid fighting girl and this massive like wrestler dude. Although I suppose it doesn't make sense because this dude's just a wrestler and she's like a fighting lady or whatever. Anyways, I was stunned by how tough she was. The triple threat gym leader and wrestling. No, not the song. No, I need to come up with a good voice for him. I feel like... I know, what would fit? I'll brainstorm on some ideas for you guys off screen. I feel like the only one I have decent at this point is Cyrus. Cyrus is apparently Batman because my voice literally sounds exactly like Batman. Actually, screw it, guys. Let's go ahead and take on like one battle and then end off the episode. I feel like we haven't done anything, so we might as well start with this. And how do I do this again? I think I do this. This gym puzzle is hard as crap. Or not hard as crap, it's just strange and difficult to do and very annoying. Anyways, let's go ahead and move... Let's keep Gildarts on front. Gildart sounds good. And I basically cannot train Happy or Eevee because, like, they both get owned at this gym, and they're also, like, pretty bad in general right now. And also, Eevee's gonna be bad for most of the game because Eevee isn't gonna be able to evolve until right before the 7th gym, so we're not gonna be able to get much use out of Eevee at all until then, which sucks. And that's another reason for me not to evolve into Glaceon, I suppose, but I just like Glaceon too much, and I'm just really looking forward to using it, to be honest, so I guess we're gonna stay with it. I am excited to see what you guys decide for my 6th Pokemon, though. I haven't actually checked the comments of the last video as of yet, as of this recording. And that is a dead Machoke. Yeah, I mean, I feel like all those Pokemon that I listed, I feel like all of them are good choices, and if I went with any of those, then it would be totally fine. We're gonna stay in, and we're gonna Truant this turn, and then we're gonna Earthquake. I feel like Earthquake just wrecks this entire gym. Earthquake wrecks everyone. That Lucario, I think Maylene has a Lucario. That Lucario is gonna get owned by Earthquake, which is nice. Very nice. It's really unfortunate, though, we do not learn Earthquake via level up. I wish we did. Because then I could have taught Earthquake to Gyarados, and then Gyarados would be annihilating, and also Gildarts would be annihilating, and Torterra would be annihilating when we get a Torterra. Which actually, Torterra learns Earthquake the second it evolves. We may actually evolve... Oh, crap. I'm surprised that it didn't kill. We're going to fast forward here. Oh, crap. Can we even take one more? Please tell me we can. Please tell me we can. No! Did that crit matter? I didn't see how much damage it did before. Oh my gosh, okay. No, we're gonna take advantage of this and actually get some EXP for Gray here. Yes, that's okay. So this isn't all bad. This isn't all bad. We get some attacky. Actually, he doesn't need attacky. He's gonna turn into a Glaceon, but still, nonetheless, we're going to get some nice experience because I would like to think at level 25 Machoke would give us some decent experience. That's not bad. 781 is good. Level 27, not bad. Hopefully, we can get Happy and Gray caught up to the rest of our team eventually. Machoke. We're going to switch out into. Who do we want to switch out into? Let's go to our boy Warren. We could go into Gyarados, but Gyarados can't do anything back to this Machoke. It could Dragon Rage twice, but at the same time, I just don't really know if that would be a better idea than coming in with Ward and Razor Leafing twice. Oh no, it identified us. Whatever shall we do? What does identifying even mean? Like, I understand identifying a ghost type, but how do you identify like a turtle grass type thingy? Like, it's a turtle grass type thingy, nothing else. And come on, game. You need to stop trolling me like this. You seriously need to stop trolling me like this. I really do not like using the fast forward button. I really am against it. I really hate it. I feel like it just totally ruins the pacing of an LP. Which is one thing that's sort of pissing me off about this challenge. I love this challenge, don't get me wrong. But there are definitely some things that could be better about it, I suppose. And it didn't kill. Okay. Alright, we're going to fast forward again here. Submission. I think it dies. The opposing Machoke dies from that. Sweet. Thank you for making my job a little easier and killing yourself there. Made things go a little bit smoother. Okay. Play defeated Black Belt Kobe. Arg, crunched. Yes, you got munched on by my by Warren. Warren just like took you and just ate you. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, let's go ahead and do a little bit more of this puzzle before we end it off. Because like I said, we haven't done crap this episode, so can we hit that one more time? Yes, we can. And I think we want to knock down those tires over there, I would imagine. Yes. Yes, okay. And let's go to the left here. I think we need to go. Apparently, we're taking on this battle. I'm going to cut this out, guys. I'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, we are back, and the reason why I cut that out was because we have had way too many long and slow training battles this episode, and I really didn't want to bore you guys with one more, but we actually went and almost lost that. We almost lost it. As you see on the bottom screen, I have 3 Pokemon left alive, but Gildarts actually died during that battle, and I had to bring it back with a revive, so we're doing horrendous right now, and I'm in complete agony at how much my Pokemon is struggling, and we're gonna have to train up a ton off screen, which I'm not looking forward to, but if you guys enjoyed my agony in this video, then be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Pokemon content in the future. The comment question of the day is, what is the most shocking experience you've ever had in a Pokemon battle? The reason why I asked this is because of the Iron Ball experience earlier. That just shocked me. That's one of the more shocking experiences. But the most shocking experience I've ever had is that I actually got frozen twice in a row in a Wi-Fi battle when my opponent only had 1 Pokemon left, and I pretty much had the battle in the bag, and I lost because of that. So that's my most shocking experience. Let me know what your most shocking experience in any sort of Pokemon battle or Pokemon game was, and I will see you in the next episode of my Pokemon Platinum Slacklocke.